Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy Vlogmas. Guys, I'm doing my Vlogmas. This one right here, I'm making Christmas crack. And no, I'm not talking about drugs. No, not that type of crack. I'm talking, and not when you bend over with yourself and your pants hanging low. No, but I'm doing Christmas crack, and the reason why they call it crack is because you use it with crackers, or like some people use graham crackers, some people use Ritz, Toll House, whatever kind you have. But I have some Ritz crackers, and then I have this other type of cookie, this little plain butter cookie that I'm trying to get rid of, that I put in the canisters for the kids the other day. So anyway, this recipe is quick and easy, and it call for 2 sticks of butter. I have some Toll House semi-sweet morsels. I'm putting a twist to mine. You know, your girl always got to do her thing. So I'm adding some pecans to it, and I'm gonna crunch them up. I have a cup of brown sugar, Ritz crackers, and then I have some Mexican vanilla blend, um, like an extract. And then I have like different type sprinkles to put on top of it to make it festive for the holidays. So I have red, green, and then I have this one right here. I think that's from Betty Crocker's, I think. So it has different little Christmas ornaments and stuff like to decorate. So let's get this started. So we're going to put 2 sticks of butter in a saucepan, and we're going to let it start cooking. Then we're going to add our cup of, once the butter is melted, we're going to add our brown sugar. Let's go over here, guys. So that's a whole cup of brown sugar. I'm going to turn up my eye a little bit. So we're going to start letting that sugar dissolve. And you use brown sugar because it gives it like that caramel flavor. So we're just going to let that go. Let's make sure all this brown sugar melts. And I use light brown sugar because that's what I had on hand. I'm going to mash it down. Just make sure all that butter is not in a clump. Because this is going to be like a caramel when you put it over your cookie mixture, right? And then you're going to have, you're going to put it in the fridge, let it get cool. Or you can sit it out over the counter. You know, chocolate doesn't take long. Um, Caramel doesn't take long to get hard. So you're going to let that get cool, which I am going to put mine in the refrigerator because my refrigerator is almost like a freezer. So that shouldn't take long to get cool. Then I'm going to take it out of the refrigerator. Then I'm going to put it, the brown morsels, I'm going to open up the bag and I'm going to sprinkle it over the cookies. And then we're going to put it in the oven for a good like 5 minutes, not even 3 to 5 minutes. Then you will see where the chocolate is starting to melt, to break down. Then you're going to just spread it over the cookies. First, you're going to put the caramel, put it in the fridge. Then you're going to bring it back out. Set your sweet semi morsels on top of the mixture, the caramel mixture. Put it in the oven between 3 to 5 minutes. Then you're going to spread it with a spatula. Then you can add all your little nuts and decorations on it. I haven't seen anybody really do it with nuts, but I just wanted to try that. So I'm going to break up my nuts as this is cooking. I'm going to turn up that heat a little bit. This should take like 7 minutes. So I will be back when it starts boiling. When you see it get to like a boiling point, then you're going to turn it off, okay? All right, I'll be back, guys. So, guys, we're almost at the mark where it's almost finished. Remember, I said let this cook for like 7 to 8. Did I say that? Like 8 minutes, I think I said, for 7 to 8 minutes. And you see it's bubbling. It's a nice caramel color. I put my vanilla in here already because I didn't want to add like cold vanilla to it. You know, I didn't know if it was going to crystallize or cease or whatever. So you're going to see this rapidly going. I just increased the heat a little bit. So while that's going, these are my pecans. I just roughly chop them up with my fingers. You know, just take them in your hand and break them off a little bit. Break them in half a little bit. So let's go back to this because we don't want this to burn. Now, is that a beautiful caramel color or what, guys? Almost like making caramel. You guys have seen me do that a couple of times. So now what we're going to do, that timer should be getting ready to go off any sec. We're going to just put this over top of the cookies, the crackers. Here we go. You heard it, right, guys? All right. And we're going to cut that off because we don't want it to burn. I have parchment paper down on my cookie thing. Remember I told you I had some of those white butter cookies? So I'm using that with the Ritz crackers. So we're just gonna go over this. Trying to do everything evenly. I don't want no cookies. You know, I don't like leaving nobody left behind. You'll see it, guys. Don't worry. I just don't want to burn my hand. Showing you guys. Look at that. It's just like caramel. You see that? Hold on one second. So, guys, now you can see it. It's nice and gooey. See that caramel sauce all laid in there? So now I have two textures of cookies. I had the whole box of Ritz Crackers that I could have used, but I wanted to utilize some of these butter cookies that I had, and I said that would be a nice little different twist to it and a crunch. Nobody would know what's under it once you crack it all together anyway. So this is going to go in the refrigerator for a good 10 minutes, not even. As soon as it gets hard, then we'll come back out because we want that caramel to get infused in those crackers. So once I put this in for a good, I'll say 10 minutes, I'll do. Then I'll come back out and I'll take this bag of Toll House morsels and I'll sprinkle it over, put it in the oven for a good 3 to 4 minutes, not even. And then we'll spread that on top and we'll just show you how we piece it together. But what I'm going to do now, before I put it in the fridge, I'm going to put my nuts on it. And let me tell you, this recipe is not for the faint at heart. If you're trying to lose weight or you're not into, if you're into counting your calories, don't even go this way. Okay, so let me put the nuts on top. Now, like I said, I haven't seen anyone put nuts on it, but it doesn't mean that no one else, that, that no one has tried this, because I'm pretty sure they did. If I thought of it, somebody else probably did as well. And I'm just putting this on just to give it a little extra crunch, give it another element of a different texture. Okay, guys, and there we are. So this going in the refrigerator for a good maybe 10 minutes. Maybe not. I'll let you know whichever way it goes, I'll let you know. Guys, so now I'm going to put the chocolate morsels on top. Hope you can see this. I don't have my tracker or my tripod with me. I just came in here and said, let me make this real quick. Because I started my Vlogmas late, so I'm just going to do it for 2 weeks. So I'm going to do it to add up. I already made some videos for it, but I just haven't put them up. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do it for the rest of this month. Like put out the videos. Let me put some more over here. See, that's why I should have my tracker and either my selfie stick or my tracker or my tripod, because then I can see exactly what I'm doing without looking over my hand. So the young lady was right. One lady did it and she used a whole bag of chocolate. I'm like, does she really need you ask yourself stuff. I'm like, that looks like a lot of chocolate, but I see now. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the oven. My deep freezer is clean. I wipe it off around about 80 times a day. So I'm going to put this in the, talking about deep freezer, I'm on top of the deep freezer. I'm going to put this in the oven for a good 5 minutes. All right, I'll show you the final results. Excuse me. I'm kind of amazed that I really did use that whole bag. Look, guys, I really did use that whole 12-ounce package of Toll House morsels. Okay, this going in the oven. Festive sprinkles. And then I sprinkle some red dust on top and some green, white, and red balls. Then we have the parts that look like a holly with the green parts and then the little red balls. So after I put this in the refrigerator, then I will break it up and I will show it to you. Okay, guys, so I put a knife under that because I went in the room and started watching TV and forgot about the time. So anyway, I just lifted up out the cookie sheet. Now I'm going to break it and I'll show you the final results. Oh my goodness, guys, this stuff is addictive. I never seen anybody when they did it show the back of it, how it looks, but this is it with the caramel infused in the crackers. Oh my goodness, it tastes so freaking good. You know it's not good for you health-wise. You just know it. Oh my God, look at that. Looks so nice and festive, right, guys? So let me get that off the oven so it'll melt. That looks so nice, doesn't it? Okay, so yeah. Here's a piece here. Oh, that's delicious. Hmm. All right, so let me finish breaking this up. Guys, this really ought to be illegal. This is my first time ever trying crack. This type of crack candy, cookie, whatever you want to call it. This stuff is addictive. And you know what? I'm going to send one of these downstairs for my family downstairs and the other ones that stay up here with us. Oh my God, guys, if you could see me, I'm like a kid in a candy store. Mm. Oh my goodness. That's just awesome. First time ever trying it. Mm. That's delicious. Thank you guys for joining me. Happy Vlogmas. The recipe will be in my descriptions. Oh my God, this tastes so good. That caramel, the butter, the rich buttery flavor from the crackers. They say you can put a pinch of salt in here, but I didn't do that because I had salty crackers. So, oh my goodness. That's my Christmas crack.